Hey, what's up guys? This is Rowan from WRX Pro Scooters, and right now I'm going to do a review on the Sacrifice Bionic fork. So this fork, I rode it for about 2 months, maybe 2.5 months. It wasn't too bad of a fork. It's strong, lightweight. I think it's aluminum. Pretty nice fork by Sacrifice. There's a few things that I'd like to see changed on this though. The axle needs spacers inside the fork. They're not built in, which is kind of a downside for me. And you can't really run pegs. It's harder to run pegs on two sides because of the nut, like the thing that locks the nut in place. I'm not really sure what that's called, but that kind of is not great for running pegs. And probably the worst thing about this fork that I found is that unless you get an aftermarket compression bolt, this fork is very hard to, it's not very compatible with like any parts. The star nut is like really far down in the fork tube, and if you don't have an aftermarket compression bolt, it can be a big setback if you have like a longer head tube on your deck. And so yeah, I personally run a Proto SCS compression system, which is a very big clamp, and I have a really long head tube on my deck, so it makes it very hard to run this fork, especially like, and if you need spacers, then you need the exact right amount. And personally, I like the star nuts that are right on top of the fork. That makes them a lot more compatible with different parts or different decks and clamps and stuff. I've done some 50/50s and stuff on this fork. There's a little bit of wear on like the front, but not too much. Doesn't seem to affect the part that holds the nut at all. And I ran pegs on this fork for a little while, but I only ran them on one side. I didn't try running it on the other side, but I don't know, this fork is okay. I would personally recommend it if you have other Sacrifice parts that this fork would go with, because it would probably make it a little more compatible from the same manufacturer. But I don't run anything else from Sacrifice, so it made it very difficult for me to use this fork. And so, like most of my parts, I got like Sacrifice fork, the Aztec Trilogy wheels, which I've done a review on, with the River Flash Flood bearings, and these Rogue Rippers. I've picked them all up from my local scooter shop, Bayfront Scooters. I'd like to give them a shout out, and I'll put a link to their website in the description. They're a relatively new scooter shop, but they've got very nice parts for sale, and I recommend going to their website and picking something up from them. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, scooter checks, edits, clips, anything that WRX will come out with. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.